So, in light of Dragon's Dogma 2 being announced, I decided after so long I'm finally going to try Dragon's Dogma's hard mode. I once played this game during my free time when I was starting a now failed freelance company, and during those times this game made the hard life I was in seem just that little bit easier. Let's get right into this hard mode check on Dragon's Dogma. The hard mode itself of this game is separated into the main menu, which was kind of weird. Like I said, I've never tried the hard mode, so wish me luck. So far, the only thing I was told is that the enemies will hit me harder and I can't run as far, but I'll make more gold, so hell yeah, hopefully. I made myself a decently strong halfling, ready to kick ass. The game begins and a dragon is reborn, attacking your hometown of Casardis. Injuring and killing people, you rise up and take a sword in an attempt to fight. But alas, for you are nothing compared to the dragon right now. He slapped me down and stole my heart right out of my chest to eat it. And I somehow survived. Finally waking up to find out that I am something called Arisen.
Take up arms, newly arisen.
I decided to go with the Strider class because I love rogue classes in RPG games. They're usually the most fun. Soon after that, I went to get geared up, and once I finished in the shop, I felt pretty good and went to leave Casardis. And that's when I met my first pawn, Rook. The pawns, in short, are like their own species similar to humans, but they're created to help the Arisen. The whole thing with the pawns in this game is pretty great. You can constantly change out your party to help with whatever task is at hand, but for now I was told to head to the military encampment with Rook.
To the encampment. This path should see us there.
They weren't kidding about making more money in hard mode. I made 10 grand off of a goblin on the way to the encampment. That's crazy. Anyway, once I got there, I was told by a cool-looking stone that I needed to prove myself as the Arisen.
Prove the strength of your resolve. Very well. Then we shall guide you in your trial.
So I left to fight a Cyclops troll thing, and I really quickly felt the difficulty in the game. He slapped me once and I was out. Coming back, I kept my distance and shot him just in the eye and killed him much more smoothly, and thus it was enough to have proven myself to a rock.
With that, your trial is complete. You are the Arisen in truth, proven beyond any doubt.
And after that, he allowed me to make my own personal pawn that always stays by my side. I usually make them a healer, and after that, the game officially began.
From this day, the Legion's men called pawns live and die by your command.
As I went into the rift, the first pawn that caught my attention was Adam Driver. Yes, Adam Driver himself, and I needed him on my crew. Then, I saw a warrior named Velvet, and my team was made. Dat Boy, Eris, Velvet, and Adam Driver, the real crew. I took a nap to get ready, and as I woke up, a whole-ass Hydra was attacking the camp. And this fight is super fun. I love the ability to climb the boss enemies in this game. It's really what made this game special for me. Just like with the Cyclops, I died really fast right away first. You have to be careful where you're jumping or trying to climb, because the bosses seem to really hit hard. After a while of fighting, one of the Hydra's heads just pop clean off and they slither off, causing everyone to believe you truly are the Arisen.
I am impressed.
Oh, be damned! This your handiwork? For truth?
We went off to bring the head to the nobles to show them that, well, that I'm cool, I guess, and that it's a Hydra's head. You know, because bitches love Hydra's heads. Just going on the road to the mission was so bad. I died so many times from bandits, or wolves, or whatever is out here, honestly. The difference from regular and hard mode in this game is drastic. I'm at the start of the game and I'm genuinely getting mad. After plenty long enough, I finally made it to the midway camp to make my way to Grand Soren, which is pretty much the castle town of this game, and the trip there is supposed to be hazardous. Every time I play this mission, it's so boring no matter what difficulty I'm in. It's like a super long version of the missions in Assassin's Creed where you have to walk along with someone, and no one cares about those. So in short, how this mission goes is there's bad guys, you beat the bad guys, bring the Hydra's head down the entire road to the castle, and done. I will say this time around though, I got hella pissed. You die way too easy with no good dedicated dodge button. I seriously hated the whole trip. And it ended up taking me altogether 3 hours and almost spent me my entire first day playing Dragon's Dogma. One thing I've been forgetting to mention for hard mode check is I don't sit there and play the game 24 hours a day for 3 days straight. I play it the amount a regular person who still does other stuff or work might in 3 days. Usually at max 4 to 5 hours in 1 day. Unless the hard mode is really fun, then it has gone a little bit further. Needless to say, getting to Grand Soren, I was extremely relieved. The only good part of the trip was the gorgeous views at some points.
Capital is in sight.
As the Hydra head was being brought to the Duke, I had a chance to check out the city and get new loot with all that extra gold I acquired due to the difficulty. Once I finished shopping, I felt pretty good, safe, and broke. I walked around town, talking to as many people as I could for quests and help in my quests, and after a while, made my way to the Pawn Guild. Adam Driver has issues with me writing my notes. Anyway, the leader of the Pawn Guild requested a very important favor of me.
Pray, lend me your ear, Arisen. We have need of your help. You have my thanks. Beyond lies the Everfall, an ancient place that sleeps beneath Grand Soren's stones. We pawns have long served as keepers of the entrance to this place. But since the dragon's coming, a strange aura has filled the Everfall. A presence. If it be some omen of evil to come, we cannot allow it to go unchecked. I ask that you seek out the cause of the change, or some proof of what's happened. The Everfall is a place unique unto itself. This is not a simple task, nor a favor I ask lightly.
And, well, this troubled me. I knew it was going to be chaotic, without a single doubt, but I went in. It started out not so bad, a few spiders here and there, maybe some bats, and suddenly, just like I thought, everything went crazy. One hit from a skeleton and it's like I never upgraded my equipment at all. What's the point of getting all this money if the new equipment doesn't mean anything other than not being able to run as much? I died so many times here, and every single time I died, it started me from the very beginning. I wasn't sure if what I was seeing was true challenge or just an attempt at giving people something they want in the worst way possible when I see a hard mode. I truly do love challenge, but I feel for Dragon's Dogma, you have to be deeply immersed within the game to be able to deal with this hard mode well. Like, maybe, I don't know, not starting it from damn level 1? I kept trying though, and I am no expert in the game, but I kept trying. And after deciding to run the whole thing, I encountered a troll in my way. And I ran past that bitch. All to get taken out by a bat. Yep, that's right, a bat. And then I started from the beginning. And I realized from that bat death that I'm just simply not having fun. This hard mode isn't a good challenge. It's not worth my time. This is everything drops 10 grand and kills you in one hit mode, not a hard mode. The only help I had this entire time was Adam Driver. He was the only light within the darkness for me.
Flame and holy magics are effective against the monsters of the Everfall.
You did it, Adam Driver.
When it gets to this point, you need some form of in-between. There are people who are looking for a nice challenge without rage. A challenge where you can figure out new things and feel badass in your own way. It didn't matter what I beat here, it just simply didn't feel enjoyable. Not a Cyclops, not an actual Hydra. It all just felt boring. And so for that, I will say Dragon's Dogma was the worst hard mode in the entirety of Season 1. Now, keep in mind I don't dislike the game, just the hard mode. I'm probably going to play on normal mode just for funsies, but that's probably the only mode I'm ever going to play. Thank you all for watching, and I'll be coming around with Season 2 soon.